Hello, my name is Kürşat Kurt. I am application architect at Akbank IT from fraud team. I have been developing systems, especially with Java, around 15 years and with Scala around 2 years. We will try to explain how we developed our latest project, and why we choose Couchbase.
Hello, my name is Kubilay Kulaoğlu. I am the solution architect of enterprise applications. We are working on fraud and suspicious activity monitoring system. Today, we try to explain our new technologies. I'm sharing our presentation for you. In order to understand why we use these technologies, I think it's necessary to talk about our work first. Within the perspective of new technologies, there are so many fraud methods using in e-commerce. Nowadays, e-commerce is the biggest habits of our age. It means individual gain unfair income based on personal credit card information to third parties, and many fraud channels on e-commerce or online system. I think you heard about so many stories about phone frauds. You know, somebody calls you, I am from the bank, and try to get your password or SMS or something like that. When you look to suspicious activity monitoring systems, it's a little bit different and important from fraud systems, because in this division, organized criminal organization earn huge of money from many crimes. Crimes such as drugs, arms traffic, human trafficking, migrants, smuggling, and so many. As you can see, we need elastic and extendable system for detecting such as these activities. But we don't have much time for detection. Now we will listen this technology from Kürşat. Okay.
I will try to explain our last project and why we choose Couchbase. We had to develop a system that was going to be used by channels as a backbone. Most of channels that we have were going to use this backbone at first sight, and all channels were going to use it finally. Before the development, we tried to find out needs. Most important needs were performance, responsibility, and scalability. Hence, we decided to build the system on microservice architecture. Project we will develop should satisfy these needs, especially data reading and writing performance was very important. We could see Couchbase's performance at testing phase. I am giving words to Kubilay for this explanation.
In addition to what you said, we did prototyping in different process compared to classical prototyping. First of all, we did not test system on the same network. We set up application and NoSQL database to different networks. What we really want to do, exactly, we want to check the performance of driver. It's very important, and detect any networks sourced errors. Besides, we worked with high data volume because we are working on the fraud detection. In first test, we added approximately 30 million data to NoSQL. And our last test, we added 5 million data to NoSQL and read a certain data 3.5 milliseconds. It's my word for the prototyping.
Okay.
Right? And we go on with project technologies.
Okay. We choose especially a Scala language and Akka framework for development because we want to use all functional programming advantages. Also, we use Spark for aggregations and AI for the future usage. Especially, I think you know, Spark has a strong AI libraries. For containerization, we used OpenShift. We can continue to next slide. Yes. Microservices were going to be used before or after monetary or non-monetary transactions. So we tried to consider these points, especially high availability, fast detection and recovery, hardware and network failure. Whenever we meet these failures, it is very important for us as soon as possible. We have to fix these failures. Also, cluster management is very important. We consider these points. We can continue next. We are using Couchbase in two ways in our project. First one is framework that we built is using Couchbase for storing requests and responses. Especially reading performance is highly important for the project. Our tests presented us that Couchbase can give high responses as before Kubilay mentioned. Also, extending the Couchbase cluster is very simple and has lower costs. It is very important for us. For these reasons, we choose Couchbase for storing mobile or other device properties and rule engine data. We can continue to
the
next.
comparison with the relational DBs. You can see conversion here. You can find a lot of caption like this on the internet. First of all, I would like to say that actually it's not correctly compare these systems. The usage area of these systems different from each other. If you are going to develop a if you are going to develop a NoSQL system, you can do this with old style mindsets, which is like RMD, RMDBS system. You can meet a new mindset and a new perspective. If you make this works like Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, you you don't success from the project. You can also design your system according to this new mindset and perspective. At the end, as you know, when you want to try new technologies in your company, you will encounter many opposing opinions. Evaluate them, it's okay, but give your answer as follows. It's Rumi's words, I like it. Do not be satisfied with stories that come before you. Unfold your own myth. Thank you very much for your listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.